Graham Gordon, welcome to Greece. Even we are in Port Elizabeth.
Yeah, we're in Port Elizabeth today, but in a little while we're going to be in beautiful Costa Navarino. I can't wait, my first visit to Greece, and I've been looking online at the photographs. Wow, looks amazing. I can't wait to be there.
So soon you will be a legend, the voice of the Greek Ironman.
Well, you know, the word triathlon was first used by the Greeks, and the Greeks are the inventors of awarding big sports events with the Olympics and the like. So it's about time we had an Ironman in Greece, and I'm so excited. And as they say, the legends come from Greece, so I'm hoping I can get a little part of that.
But I know that you're not your first experience with Greek athletes. Light should be in the future, in 2-3 days, let's say, more. You had your first meeting with Greeks in Dubai.
Well, the first time I actually met an amazing Greek gentleman was in Kazakhstan, where I was introduced to this brand new race. When I was in Dubai, some of the Greek athletes heard that I was coming, so they made sure that they found me. And lots of spirit, lots of excitement amongst them. And we sat down after the awards and I got to know them. They're trying to teach me some Greek. I'm working on it. Hopefully by next week I'll know how to say hello and goodbye.
But you have days enough during your stay in Costa Navarino to learn some Greeks.
Absolutely, I'm very excited. We do have a little bit of time. Once we land in Athens, we're going to drive down to Costa Navarino, and I believe the scenery is amazing. And I intend to learn as much Greek as I can while I'm there.
So what we are expecting from you, and what is your message to Mike Argyris and Greta Liberopoulou?
Well, I tell you what, it is a beautiful course. It's a challenging course, but it's a beautiful course. The sea is crystal clear. The bike course is probably the best scenery you're going to see on an Ironman course, and the run is absolutely phenomenal. So we can't wait. My message to the Greek athletes that are training right now, and I'm seeing more and more Greek athletes around the world, and it's really exciting, but my message to you is 1 week to go. You've done the hard work. Greeks are naturally talented people. It is going to be an amazing day. All you need to do between now and race day, relax a little bit, calm yourself, and come race day, we go have fun.
Let's go back to this race in South Africa, because it's very popular last years in Greek Triathlon Society. The trend is increasing year by year. So yesterday was a very tough and difficult and hard race. We have, as a Greek community, we have a nice slot to Kona by Konstantinos.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that I've noticed over the years is the amount of Greek athletes that are actually coming to the Standard Bank Ironman African Champs. And I think it's because it's a great race, it's a really good test, but it's a beautiful city with people that are very hospitable. They could be Greek because they're so hospitable.
There are many Greeks.
Yeah, there's lots of Greeks. In fact, my boss that I used to work for in the city, his name is Deniasos, and he's Greek. So when Greek people come to Nelson Mandela Bay, they feel like they're at home. So it's great to have them here. It was a very tough day yesterday. Let's not play games. It was a really difficult swim. One of the reasons why the swim was shortened was you had a nasty easterly wind blowing for 3 days, and with that it brings the currents, brings the chop, and it also makes it very messy for the athletes. Out of the water they got onto the bike, and for the first half of the day the wind was okay, but round about midday that wind picked up to somewhere near 40 to 50 kilometers an hour, blowing straight easterly. And the reason why that's hard is they climb out of the town, the wind is behind them, then they turn around and they ride straight back into it, and it's 2 loops, so it was really hard. The run course really difficult, and last night was cold. So I know the athletes from Greece, they like it to be a little bit warmer. It was a little cold last night, but well done to everyone that finished, and we've just had the prize giving, and we've had such amazing results.
And this year we have a lot of, let's say, Kona stars, Kona legends in the race.
Well, I tell you what, when they sent me the information for the men's professional race, I couldn't pick a winner. It was almost impossible to pick because there were so many great names in there. Andreas Dries, Niels Fromhold, Ben Hoffman, James Cunnama, Matt Troutman, so many big names, but what a champion. I mean, amongst all of those Kona's top 10 places, top 20 places, we had a great champion with Ben Hoffman in the men's race, and defending champion in the ladies' race, Lucy Charles Barkley. How good was that?
Actually, in my article today, I mentioned that Ben Hoffman, after his race, he came 3 times in the audience and let's say, thank you to the audience.
Yeah, he's a big favorite here in Nelson Mandela Bay. He's a very humble guy. So he will come out and he'll shake hands. I don't know if you saw, but he was handing out the medals to the last athletes. He was on the finish line just before midnight last night, giving the medals to the athletes. And one of the reasons why he's so famous is he won 2 years in a row. The 3rd year he had a bike accident on a mountain bike race. He started the race with a very hurt back. he couldn't finish the run running, so he had to walk. But he didn't
6
quit.
hours, 42.
Yeah. His marathon time was about as bad as mine normally is, but he didn't quit. And there's a lot about that not quitting that comes in Greek culture. So Greek people will understand never giving up. And he didn't quit, and the locals here love him for that. They love him because he stuck at it and he finished the race. Comes back this year, and my goodness me, did he win. He was aggressive. He beat them by miles.
And I was happily surprised when in the end I saw him on the stage waiting the second and the third winner and congratulating him.
Yeah, great. Once again, a very humble guy. Waited around. He waited for the second and third place, and there was a good spirit amongst the winners, wasn't there? It was lovely to see.
So we have many things to discuss in Greece during your stay and your accommodation in Costa Navarino. Thanks a lot for talking in swimmingbikeRun.gr.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for taking the time to chat to me. And all I can say is I can't wait to get to Greece.
See you in Costa Navarino.
See you in Costa Navarino.